let me, in your mind, if you will, I'll play this out in your, if you can visualize this in your mind. So imagine now that we've got unburnt fuel particles and garbage inside the heat exchanger, right at the bottom like I talked about. Over time, that stuff will start to fill in that 0.8 millimeter gap, okay? So, and it'll spread. So that's what I'm just telling these guys, really focus on kind of this here, because that's where the problem area is going to be. So now what happens is, and believe me, I've seen them, and that's part of the reason why I say put the bag on there, is because that gap, that 0.8 millimeter gap gets compromised, and you're condensing. Usually you would hear these or get these issues in the spring and the fall because we're modulating lower temperature. The heat exchanger is condensating a lot more. That condensate level now, because it can't drain, starts to fill up the combustion chamber, right? I've seen it where the high water mark is almost up past the burner. Part of the other responsibility of the flame sensor or the igniter is a high water alert. It senses that and shuts the boiler down. Now here's the challenge. More on the residential side, when you can come across this too, where you keep going out, and I can't remember what the fault is. It's a reoccurring fault that'll tell you could be condensation built up in the combustion chamber, and you get here and you're like, huh, okay, you push the reset button, the boiler fires up. And you wait, cycle through a couple times, okay, you're all set, Mrs. Jones. Well, it's like that shower drain we've all been in. Time you're done with your shower, it's around your ankles. You come back a couple hours later, it's gone, right? Well, same thing's happening here. So that condensation, again, spring in the fall, will fill up, and then it'll make its way down through, so you don't think you have an issue. My brother-in-law, I feel bad for him, it was a Saturday, had a problem with what was a 100. He pulled the combustion chamber out just like we did. He's the idea where this bag came from. Even though that's what the issue was, the boiler was plugged up with all the crud in there. When he pulled that heat exchanger off, I mean the cover off, that water just gushed out there, covered the controller, and smoked the controller. So what was the simple service it and put it back together again, now needed a whole new control. So that's why this is just insurance, right? So anyway, so that's the point. That's why that's critical to make sure we have access to that. Another good practice to do is to get a coffee cup, and when you're done with it, just kind of take a coffee cup and dump it down through there and make sure you got flow coming out of here. My suggestion would be, because I don't know how you guys are set up for condensate here, but if you can pull the condensate drain from the boiler off and maybe do a floor drain or into a bucket, so when you spray and rinse, you don't let all that shit go down the condensate trap at the end of the boiler, wherever that is. We'll go over that too, because you don't want to load that up. You got to service that also, but why add insult to injury? So if you can pull the hose out and let it go to a bucket or something while you rinse this out, you're probably better off that way. Okay? All right, are we good with that then, you guys?